Hello, and welcome to a day one M9S Melee walkthrough. If you haven't seen my videos before, this is not like a full-on guide, this is a Melee walkthrough. So I'm not going to go over every single detail for every single role. I'm just going to go over what I think about when I cleared the fight. And I cleared this fight today when the raid came out, which is faster than I normally do it. So the strategies that are going to be used are probably going to change a little bit. But if you want to, I think the fight's simple enough that even if there's changes, a point of view is going to be useful for it. I'm going to turn the music down just a smidge. Just a smidge. I'll turn this off as well. So, let's get into it. We're using the raid plan from day one, Toxic Friends. With a little bit of improv going on. I am Melee 2 for this example, and we're going to be pausing and drawing pictures and whatnot. Sorry about the quality of the video. I just took this from my stream, so the resolution's a little bad, but it's fine. It's a pretty simple fight. It's a very fun fight, very fast-paced. So, here's the first real mechanic. The bats. So as Melee 2, normally you're going to be... The normal clock position for Melee 2 is southeast, right? But we're going to swap with our healers, right? So for this mechanic, Vampiric Stomp, or just bats, we're just going to go directly east. So we're going to be on this line going in and out. And there's going to be a little bit of variation. Basically what you're looking for is these bats. Whenever the lines come out from the boss, hit a bat, the bats explode, and you don't want to get hit by that. And that's going to change exactly when you're able to cross the line yourself. Because when you cross this line, you're also going to explode. So watch how it hits the bat, bats explode. And the way we do it is basically, we're going to wait for the first bats to explode, and then we're going to cross the line going in a straight line in. If you wibble wobble, you might clip someone else. And you don't want to gap close either, because you don't want to hit anyone else. Brutal Rain, just like it looks like, it's just a stack. If you were Melee 1, you'd be going west for that last mechanic. Alright, we're going to change the arena. We're going to have some saw blades. The boss is going to become untargetable for a little bit. And we're going to be looking at two things. So first, see if I can get a better shot. Basically, the boss here, I know the quality's awful, but there's an orb here, which means she's going to hit this way. So we're going to have to be on this side. And if we look over here, get a better shot. There we go. This is not glowing, so it's going to not attack first. So this is going to explode because the boss is hitting this way. And this is going to make a line going that way. So we're going to have to stand here. And after the first hit, you are always going to move diagonally on this half. So you can be on the other half too, but I'm always on this half. So after you dodge here, go diagonal that way, and that will clear it. Move diagonally, and then you're in the next safe spot. And sometimes that might be flipped, sometimes it might be on the other side, but you can always move diagonally to dodge the second one. Dead Wake, you just have to be out of that AoE before it goes off, because the floor is going to kill you. Same mechanic's going to happen again, so we can see that the boss, the orb is on this side, so it's going to kick that way, so all this is going to explode, and then this is glowing, so that's going to explode. So we can be here, and then move diagonally afterwards. Move diagonally. Then you can do a little melee. Dead Wake is going to make more floor unsafe. And you step back. Okay, and then the boss is going to be behind you. So a few things going to happen. Well, the same things, but in a different order. So now, orb is over here, so the boss is going to make this side unsafe. This is glowing, so that's unsafe. Okay, so we're going to stand here, and then we're going to have to flip to the other side. So the boss, after it hits that way, it's going to hit the other way. So this side, we need to find the next safe spot. And the next safe spot after the first explosion is the one that explodes first. So this one, because it's glowing, is going to explode first. So that means it's going to be safe second. So we're going to start here and then go there. And that's the mechanic. That's going to happen again. So boss orb is this way, so that's unsafe. This is going to explode that way, so we're going to go here. This one is glowing first, so we're going to go there. And then we're going to go there. I might teleport in this, I don't know. It's the far side. No, I just book it. Oh, okay. We killed it before, so it's fine. But you get it. It's pretty simple. Boss is gonna do an AoE next. By the way, if you fail mechanics, the boss gets stacks, which if the boss gets too many stacks, you're just gonna die. We have 2 extra stacks in this bowl. Crowd kill is gonna give her more stacks. Normally she would just have 4 stacks here, she has 6 because we have extra. Hitting the boss. That's just an AoE. Dodge the circles, that's normal stuff. Alright, ether letting. So ether letting, my normal cardinal, my normal clock position is 3 because I'm melee 2, right? M2. If you go counterclockwise between these 2 markers, there's like an invisible line like right there. And we're going to see that line in a second. But this is our line, okay? It's just a little bit counterclockwise from your marker, which is 3. Now if we just point our camera out, there it is. So see the line on the edge of this marker, or edge of this this AoE? We're gonna wait for this AoE to go off, and then we're gonna go to right on the other side of this line. And then we're gonna get a thing on our head. As soon as we get a thing on our head, we're just gonna go backwards to the wall. As close to that line as we can. So I'm just gonna look at my head. I get a marker, I start moving out. Don't get hit, but I'm close to that line. And I'm on the wall, as close to that line as I can. I leave this here, and then I go center. That's basically the whole mechanic. And once all the cones are out, just go completely center. See this X on the floor? Literally completely center. Because all of those things we left on the side of the room, they're going to explode in X's and crosses and whatnot. But if everyone put them correctly, the very center of the room, as you can see, is safe. Boss tank busters. The farther you are into the fight, the bigger those tank busters are going to be, so just be aware. Okay, Vampiric Stomp with the bats. This is exactly the same as before. Okay, so these bats, once they explode, we can go in. Don't go in too fast, because you might clip people. They explode, we go in, don't clip people, and then just go center. Exactly the same as the beginning of the fight. Half Moon is just a cleave just from normal mode. You don't have to go all the way out until the end, but I do just for habit. There's no reason not to as a melee. We got a stack. The more, she has 6 stacks, so this hurts more. This is just another AoE. She's gonna get more stacks. Oh no, she's not. That comes later. Alright, now we got another ad phase. So, ad phase. A few things are gonna happen here. There's a lot of stuff that you gotta dodge, a lot of blades. Now you're gonna see a tower and a red puddle, I guess. Both things are gonna spawn things that you're gonna have to kill. Only tanks are gonna take the tower. This red thing, whatever spawns out of that, kill it. Try to kill it first. Or at least do some damage to it as soon as possible. So once it pops out, you can target it, and this orb is just going to keep growing. So once you can't melee it anymore, go find something else to hit. So you can hit the flail once you can't hit it anymore. Both have to die. So they take priority over the boss. And don't be afraid to like chuck some ranged attacks to the other one. I'm really bad at dodging these blades in the center. So same thing again. The deadly doornail, that's what it's called. I'm gonna throw some damage on it. And once I can't really melee it anymore, then I leave it to the ranged. And then the last one is going to be far. This is kind of a trouble point for some groups, and I'm doing this in Party Finder. So I just walk over there and I do it. Throw some damage on it. Once I kind of have to walk away, I hit something else. So all the ads have to die as soon as possible. And you want to kill the door as fast as possible because it's going to restrict your movement. And that's it. Just kill the ads. Kill the ads, dodge the blades. That really is all that phase is. It's a great song. That's just an AoE. Dodge stuff. Okay, so Hell in a Cage. Light Party 1 is going to take these towers. We're in Light Party 2, so we're gonna do that second. But here's North, right? It's gonna be tank, healer, melee, ranged, going that way. Okay? So starting north, going clockwise, tank, healer, it's supposed to be an H, healer, melee, ranged. So melee 1 is taking this third one over here. We are not. So you can see that there's a lot of distance between these two towers, okay? That's where the tanks are gonna go, okay? Now, we're gonna have to stack, and we're gonna have to do roll spreads. So counterclockwise from this tank position, which we know that's it because there's a lot of space there. Counterclockwise is going to be DPS here. So that's going to be our spread spot. And then healers are going to be clockwise from wherever the tank is. So first, we kind of orient ourselves. We know where we're spreading. And then we look at the cast. This is Ultrasonic Amp. Amp is a stack, so we stack with the tanks. We're going to do both. Stack with the tanks. And now, so as we stacked, we know there's going to be a spread. And the spread is literally called Ultrasonic Spread. So the tanks are here. We're going to be counterclockwise between these circles. And that's going to be our turn to take the towers. Okay? So, that was quick. This is north. And that's the first one north. So that's tank. This is healer. This is melee. This is range. So we're going to take the third one in line. And this happens pretty quick, so like get in there. And then you're gonna have something to kill in here. So just stay here, kill your thing, and then once you kill your thing, the stack or spread might still be going on. So like my tower was here, just go straight to the boss. Don't go over here because you might get clipped by someone else's cone. Just move straight. Dodge circles, nothing big. We're almost there. This is the hardest mechanic in the fight. Undead Deathmatch. So, this is going to be light party stack in this tower. We're going to take east or south as group 2. Okay? If you're group 1, then you would take north or west towers. So, we're going to take this tower. And we're going to get chained to a bat. Okay? Can't really see, but there's a bat right there. The bat is going to move either left or right. You're just going to have to pay attention. You have to stay close to your bat because you're chained to it. There's going to be cones. Dodge the first cone, and then take a look at where the bat is going. Okay, so our bat is going this way. Now, see this cone? We're going to have to keep going and dodging the cones. The cone's going to alternate. So I want you to imagine an invisible line in the center of the cone, and that's where you need to stand. You need to stand on that invisible line while staying relatively close to the bat. So I'm just looking at the floor, making a mental note. Okay, and then over the bat, you can see it right here, there's a circle. There's either going to be a circle or a donut. And that's what the bat is going to do. Once the bat started here, once it makes a full half circle around, it's going to do whatever this is. So it's a circle, so it's a point blank. So the safe spot is going to be right on the edge of the boss's hitbox. And boom, see that? And then we got to do it again. That's going to be completely random. Okay, so the bat is either going to go this way or that way. We just have to wait for it to start moving. It's going the other way this time. Same deal. Just go into the middle of the last cone while staying close to the bat. I think I get clipped here. Yeah, I was just a smidgen, my toe was in it, and I got clipped and I damaged down. I was very sad about that. This hurts this far into the fight, because the boss is naturally going to have more stacks. We have another bats. Same deal. Bats are going to explode, and then you go in. Don't go in too fast. Half moon. Now the half moon is really big, so get from one side of the boss all the way to the other. The tank busters are huge at this point. Yeah, so see, I was afraid. I wasn't sure the tanks were going to take it out. And then the last thing is just these cones, which is you're just going to go back and forth. Just alternate back and forth. That's all it is. You don't have to spread away from other people or anything. Just go back and forth. And that's the whole fight. After this is an AoE and then in range. It's a really fun fight. It's not complicated, but it's fast-paced. The music is good. The mechanics are fun to do. I really enjoyed this fight. And the fact that I did it on day one, which is unusual for me, means that it's pretty easy, actually. Because this is day one strats, there's likely going to be some changes that become normal in Party Finder. I predict that the priority system in the ad phase is going to change. I predict they're probably going to have melees stay in the middle and range take out the far ones. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see what becomes normal in the next week or so. But the mechanics are pretty straightforward. So even though I think there's going to be like some norms that are created that are a little different from this video, I don't think there's going to be huge changes that are going to render this walkthrough irrelevant. Anyway, if you found this useful, let me know below. If you didn't, I don't know why you're still here.